What's up, guys? Shakes Rampedi here. If you're watching off YouTube, please subscribe. Hit that bell. If you're watching off Facebook, comment, like, share, the whole thing. Liverpool. Liverpool, you're so-called. This is one of the title challenges for the season. Played up against Brighton and won the game only by 1-0. Surprise, surprise, right? We're looking back at last season, the last game for Brighton. They absolutely hammered them, scoring goals for fun. But in this time around, they were only managing to score one. And look, Liverpool, the first goal, it just simply describes Liverpool. Brighton got the free kick, and then they play short passing Brighton, and then immediately just Liverpool pounce, they press, and then they make a mistake. Liverpool get the ball, and Salah hits a cool finish down to the keeper's right, and the keeper was not able to get that. And then after that, for some reason, Liverpool kept trying to push, kept trying to break down Brighton, but Brighton were just so structured. They were so structured from the way they played. It was absolutely impressive to see the way they were structured. The players, they came together, and you those are the kind of the performances that sort of give Brighton they could survive, they could stay up if they carry on like this. They did come from having to beat Manchester United, so the confidence there was there. And also, the interesting thing that I saw with Brighton as well is, despite Liverpool throwing attack after attack after attack, they were comfortable. Honestly speaking, they were. It didn't look like there was a panic. It didn't look like, the defenders just worked together, cleared when they needed to clear, passed the ball when they needed to, and they also had chances as well. They had chances to score, and unfortunately, there was a world-class keeper in Liverpool's post, and unfortunately, they couldn't be able to score that. Alisson made had two brilliant saves that I can remember for sure, and that being said about Alisson is sort of those are the keepers that win you leagues, win you points. It's that sort of David De Gea effect. I don't want to talk too much about Alisson because it's still too soon, for me to absolutely judge him. I want to judge him over a run of games, but I was impressed with the two saves that he made. It's and also, like, when you have a keeper that makes saves like that, it provides the team with confidence that they do have someone at the back that is able to save them as well. And as for Liverpool as well, also another thing is game management. That's something that I've seen from them this season, is game management. And Virgil van Dijk has absolutely just, he makes anyone look good. He played with Gomez today, and yes, he makes Gomez look good. I honestly think if I played with Virgil van Dijk right next to him, I probably would also look like a world-class centre back. And there's 3 wins on the trot, and they had not won the first 3 games of the season in a while, and now they're doing that, and they're looking very confident as well. And another thing is, they got the 3 points. That's the most important thing, and it just shows that they can win anyway. You can win. When they played against West Ham in the first game, that was the Liverpool we all know, attacking, pressing. They scored goals for fun. Crystal Palace didn't make it easy for them, and eventually they managed to get the win. They grinded that one out. And as well as Brighton Brighton did not want to break at all. Eventually they got the goal, and then they kept it at that. They kept confident, and they kept together, which is great to see from a Liverpool side. Definitely they're going to be one of the title challenges. You can see it, even though Jurgen Klopp tries to deflect that conversation all the time. But it was really impressive to see Liverpool play like that. In the second half, I do feel like Liverpool did tone it down a little bit. They did, just a little bit in terms of the volume. I think also maybe they got a little bit too frustrated by the fact that Brighton were just solid as a rock. But Brighton fans, they can really watch this game and be proud of the way Brighton played, because honestly speaking, Brighton were absolutely amazing. If you honestly think about Liverpool at home against Brighton, you almost thought goals were gonna flood into this game, and that didn't happen. Only 1 goal, guys. Under 1.5 goals happened today. So as for Liverpool, these are 3 points they'll probably look back on and said, those are the 3 points that sort of pushed us to where they wanted to be. And as for Brighton, definitely they can be proud of this performance and take a lot away from it, because if you get smashed by a team like 6-0 or something, it sometimes takes the momentum out of you. We had Huddersfield playing against Cardiff today, and they got smashed 6-0 6-1 by Manchester City. and they just lack confidence to score today, you know. So that can play a role. If you get smashed heavily by a team, it's really hard to pick up the players from that. And now to only get beat 1-0 Liverpool away, it's gonna do Brighton a lot of confidence. So big ups to them. And yeah, the Premier League, eh?